弟兄姊妹，如果有聖經，打開傳道書嘅第9章。
Brother and sister, may you open the Bible and flip to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9.
我哋今年嘅裏邊第3個禮拜，我哋會睇傳道書。
So third week of the month, we will study the book of Ecclesiastes.
好快，我哋去到第9章啦。
Time flies, and we are on chapter 9 now.
如果大家有留意新聞嘅時候咧，中國前排咧有一個嘅慶典。
If you pay attention to the news, there was a kind of paradise in China.
呢個慶典嘅裏邊咧，好多一啲特別一啲嘅共產嘅國家嘅元首會去到中國裏邊一齊去參加呢個慶典。
In that event, several leaders from the communist countries were gathered together.
所以你會見到除咗習近平之外咧，你會見到普京啊，你會見到咧北韓嘅領袖。
So we can see President Xi, Putin of the Russian, and the Mr. Kim from North Korea.
你有冇人知道發生過咁嘅事啊
So we all know what happened.
Okay, you don't know, eh? Okay. 嗱咁呢件事咧，咁中國就顯露自己嘅軍力啊，係咪
So this is it's a military paradise that China showed to the world how all his what the weapons they are owning.
但係有一件有趣嘅事發生咧，係好多人都關注。
Besides the weapons, or there is also another event that happened, and lots of people pay attention to it.
就將呢一個題目轉咗，唔係講軍事。
So this is not really related to the military that should be happening.
又唔係講共產。
It's not the topic they're talking about was not also about not the communism.
係講長壽。
It's about long lifestyle.
當佢哋喺散步行嘅過程嘅裏邊
，when they're walking together，
呢幾個共產黨嘅頭目嘅裏邊咧，佢哋係閒談啊。
So they have a talk among those three leaders.
佢哋唔係同你講 Pokemon。So
they're not talking about Pokemon.
佢亦都唔需要講股票，係咪
？So they're not talking about the stock market.
更加唔會同你講揾工。
They're not talking about the workplace.
咁佢哋講咩題目咧？
So what topic we're talking about?
咁佢哋即係啲人咧，因為佢哋要透過翻譯噶嘛，咁佢哋係講緊一個題目。
Actually, they're talking about
佢哋話嚟緊啊，我哋人嘅年歲去到150歲都冇問題。
In the future, people can live until age of 150. It should not be a problem.
可能你唔知道佢講緊乜嘢。
You may not understand the full message.
有啲人了解中國點解近排好多人唔見咗，佢哋就會去聯想到梗係啦，好多高官嘅裏邊可以活摘器官噶嘛。
So we understand that China, people think, oh, actually, they're talking about the organ transplanting.
咁佢哋可以個肺唔得啦，攞你個肺啦，係咪？個腎唔得就攞你個腎，跟住咁佢哋可以延長佢嘅壽命，所以佢哋都大家會心微笑，150歲冇問題。
So if a part of the organ fail, then get replaced from someone else, took it from someone else, replace it, and then with that way keep this kind of organ transplanting, they can extend the life till 150.
咁可能習近平去試過係咪？或者可能普京都去過去幫襯係咪
？I'm not sure any one of them have tried that before.
想唔想有150歲
Do you want to live until age of 150?
想唔想有150歲
Do you want to live until 150?
啲班領袖，我有150歲嘅時候，我可以繼續去叱咤風雲啊嘛。
The leader want to extend the life so they can still
我哋唔想，因為我哋諗住係咪啊？啲退休金唔夠啊。
We may not do the same thing. We may not have enough money to keep us to live after retirement.
無論你生命去到幾多歲，忘記咗一件事。
It's not a matter about how long the people live. One importantly, they forgot.
你就算150歲，你都會面對一日去面對死亡呢一個嘅問題。
Doesn't matter how long you live, even can live under 50. You still have to face the reality of death.
當面對死亡，我哋應該點樣去預備？
How will they prepare for the death?
或者當我哋知道人會面對死亡，我哋應該點樣活我哋嘅現在嘅人生？
We know one day we will die and how to live now.
可能我哋會利用我哋嘅生命去繼續叱咤風雲，
We will use our life to control.
或者我哋可能會俾我哋嘅人生觀覺得我哋好負面啊，人會面對死亡嘅嘢，哎呀無奈去過我哋嘅人生。
We may have a very negative attitude and we feel really despite it.
弟兄姊妹，你當面對死亡嘅時候，你會點樣去活？
When you face the death, how to live your life?
呢個題目就正好落喺所羅門嘅思想嘅當中。
And this topic had been pop up in the head of King Solomon.
過去幾章嘅裏邊，所羅門都同我哋探討好多唔同嘅人生嘅價值。
Last few chapters in Ecclesiastes, Solomon had been talking about the way of life.
去到第9章嘅時候，所羅門繼續用佢嘅觀察去發現一件嘅事情。
So in chapter 9, Solomon continues to use his observation to reflect.
呢件事情係乜嘢呢？原來每一個人都係一樣。
And he found that everyone is the same.
嗰個一樣嘅時候，有同一個命運，
Because they have the same or common destiny
同一嘅結局。
and the same result at the end.
嗰個嘅結局就係每一個人都會面對死亡，所以你會留意喺第9章嘅裏邊，主要係講到人會面對死亡。
So at the end, everyone will die, and that's the main topic about chapter 9 is about death.
咁我哋可能會問：所羅門對人會面對死亡的嘅一件事實有咩好易講？
So if the faith of life is death, then what can we do talk about it?
所羅門唔係同佢讓我哋知道人嘅終極係咁，所羅門唔係叫我哋去諗死亡。
Actually, Solomon is not asked to think about the death.
其實所羅門喺第9章嘅裏邊係教導我哋，冇錯，我哋都會面對死亡，但係我哋應該點樣去活？
Yes, that's true that Solomon said that we have to face the death, but actually Solomon tried to focus more how we should live our life.
所以你會留意所羅門喺第9章嘅裏邊，當提醒我哋每一個人會面對死亡嘅時候，我哋應該點樣去活？
So Solomon reminded us when we have to face the death, how we should live our life.
因為如果我哋唔識去思想嘅時候，或者我哋可以走迷嘅，好啦，我哋好負面，遲早死噶啦，我使乜讀書啊？我使乜工作啦？我使乜點啦？係咪唔使供屋係咪啊？咁個人可以好負面噶。
We cannot face the death properly, then our life can be very negative, and we may not interested in doing anything.
但係所羅門要提我哋。呢個唔應該係我哋嘅取向。
However, Solomon reminds us this is not the direction or attitude we should face when we're facing the death.
你會留意所羅門好得意嘅提我哋幾樣嘢。
And Solomon reminds us several things.
佢喺第7節嘅開始嘅，佢話：你只管去歡歡喜喜吃你嘅飯。
So in verse 7, Solomon said, "Go eat your food with gladness."
嗱，所羅門唔係同我哋講你食飯。
Solomon not simply just told us to eat your
食
food,
飯都要歡歡喜喜啊！
and you should eat your food with gladness.
所羅門提我哋嘅時候，當我哋去食飯嘅時候，我哋去享用嘅時候，我哋睇一個喜樂嘅心去享用，呢個係我哋嘅祝福。
So we should have a joyful heart to enjoy the eating and drinking.
廣東人好妙嘅，相反係乜嘢啊？食咗都背脊骨落。
So anyway, when we don't like how to enjoy the food. You don't. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you eat.
所以所羅門睇我哋嘅人生觀，當我哋有得嘅享用嘅時候，就好好嘅享受啦。
So when you have the food and the drink, we should enjoy it.
唔單止食物，所羅門亦都喺第8節裏邊啊，你嘅衣服當時常嘅潔白，你頭上也不要缺少膏油。
So not just the food, Solomon also told us always be clothed in white and always anoint your head with oil.
所羅門可能都有中國一啲嘅觀念啊，有得食就食啦，有得着就着啦。
So we should also dress neatly.
好好去清清潔潔過你嘅活日子。
You should be tidy and live your life properly.
第三方面嘅時候，你會留意喺第9節嘅時候，所羅門話：在你一生虛度嘅日子，就是神在你日光之下虛度嘅虛空嘅年日，當同你嘅妻子所愛嘅妻子快活度日。
So Solomon said, enjoy life with your wife whom you love all the days of this meaningless life and God has given to you under the sun.
除咗有得食、有得着。
Not just the food and the clothing.
當你有愛情、有家庭、有關係嘅時候，你要好好珍惜呢啲嘅關係。
And you should also treasure your love when you have family and your wife or your husband.
再講。
And also,
第10節佢話：凡你手所當作嘅事，要盡力去做。
Solomon said, whenever your hand find to do it with all your might.
嗱，所羅門第4方面嘅時候，要我哋咩啊？去努力嘅工作。
The fourth direction reminded from Solomon is we have to work hard.
明白？有能力就盡量去做。
When you have the strength, you should work might.
你會留意所羅門好得意喎，一個皇帝會同我哋嘅思想，當我哋面對死亡嘅時候，有得食就好好食，有得着就好好着，有好嘅關係就要珍惜，有工作就要努力去做。所羅門提呢啲嘅。
So as a king, Solomon also reminds us that we have to enjoy our food and drinking, need to dress nicely.
呢啲係乜嘢啊？
What are they?
係你同我每日都要做嘅價值觀嚟嘅。
Actually, this is what we live our life. What happened to us when we live our life?
中唔中意食？
Do you like food or eating and drinking?
我估呢度冇乜人厭食㗎。
I don't think anyone hates the food.
冇乜邊個唔中意靚嘢係咪？
No one, everyone should love the beautiful dressing.
最近喺 Facebook 睇一個喺中國內地裏邊嘅後生仔，專幫人整頭髮。
So recently I watched on YouTube that a young man to hairdressing in mainland China.
哇！我如果冇記錯叫德海之類咁樣咁好得意喎！哇！個佢啲粉絲走去見佢嘅時候，哇！特登唔染髮，特登點啊？好多俾佢整完嘅時候，個頭哇多咗好多頭髮，又柔潤又點樣。
So some fans went to him and asked him for the treatment, and after the treatment, or the hair go back.
其實反映緊一件事啊。
Actually, it reflects something.
好多60、70歲嘅人走去嘅時候，哎呀，我想扮年青。
So lots of people in the age of 60, 70 went to him and asked for, I want to look younger.
你想唔想年青啊？
You want to look younger?
我一啲 young 我都想啦，係咪？
Yeah, if you want to look younger.
個個都想着得好，去珍惜個有關係，努力嘅工作，但係呢啲係基本。
So enjoy the food and love your work and treasure love. This is the basic life attitude.
每一個人，當我哋擁有呢啲，就好好珍惜，享用。
When we own all these items, we should we should treasure it and enjoy it.
我哋好明白，當我哋面對死亡，我哋唔可以再享用。
We all understand that when we die, nothing we can do with all those 4 items.
呢個無論你有信仰冇信仰，都明白了解嘅一個取向。
It doesn't matter you have a religion or not. Actually, this is all the same for all of us.
但係所羅門係咪淨係叫我哋吃喝快樂？
So that Does that mean that Solomon asked us to just enjoy our life?
當我哋仔細留意所羅門佢點講嘅話，
Will you pay attention to what the meaning of
當佢
Solomon?
提到你只管吃喝快樂嘅時候，佢解釋嘅時候，因為神已經預立你嘅作為。
Besides enjoying your life, actually, Solomon reminds us the reason is for is now God's favorite what you do.
神悅納你賜你嘅祝福，你就好好享用。呢個其實所羅門想講嘅説話。
And actually, Solomon means that when God favors what you do, you should enjoy what is provided or given by God.
嗱，所羅門唔係淨係叫我哋買靚衫、着新衫。
We are not just Solomon just not asked us to have a beautiful
所羅
clothing.
門佢提我哋嘅衣裳要潔白，我哋嘅頭上要有膏油，唔係叫我哋焦頭。
So Solomon asks us to clothe in white and anoint your head. Doesn't mean you want to do a hair treatment.
其實所羅門從一個信仰嘅角度裏邊，我哋穿白衣嘅時候，係代表我哋嘅生命嘅裏邊行一個嘅正確嘅道路。我哋個頭上有膏油嘅時候，係表達你係蒙緊神嘅祝福。
So what Solomon means when you are clothed in white, that means you are on the righteous path. And when you are anointed by your head with oil, that means you are getting a blessing from God.
所羅門要提我喺我哋嘅生命裏邊要活出一個蒙神祝福嘅人生。OK。
So Solomon reminds us we should live a life that is blessed by God.
甚至講同你所愛嘅妻子唔好出去搞震係你嘅妻子睇清楚佢話因為那是你生前在日光之下勞碌的事情上得嘅分，就會是神賜你在日光之下虛冬嘅年日。
So Solomon told us that enjoy life with your wife, whom you love, all the days of this life that God has given you under the sun, or your meaningless life day, for this is your lot in life and in your toilsome labor under the sun.
所以你會留意所羅門去提我哋當我哋面對死亡，我哋每一個人都會基本去回應，但係亦都應該從一個屬靈嘅角度去取向，去享受或者去點樣去為神而活。
That's true that we all, everyone, have to face the reality of death, and we should take a normal attitude to everything in life. But people should also have a spiritual perspective in their life.
神俾你嘅享受，
When God provides you and gives you, you should enjoy it.
睇呢啲係神俾你嘅祝福嘅恩賜，係一個蒙福嘅渠道。
When God provides, it's a blessing for you.
嗱，你會睇到所羅門要帶我哋睇嘅人生觀唔係負面，係好積極、好有信仰嘅內涵喺裏邊。
So the attitude that comes from Solomon actually is really positive. It's full of spiritual meanings.
所羅門要我哋點睇信仰？
So how Solomon want to understand our spiritual
當人
perspective.
面對死亡，我哋好負面，我哋係點睇啊？鬼叫你窮，咪要做咯，係咪？
So when people face the life, sometimes we're negative because you're poor, so you have to work hard.
所羅門要提我哋，當我哋仲有生命嘅時候，係神俾你嘅祝福，我哋就要好好去活出我哋每一日。
So Solomon told us when you have opportunity and you still have the God's blessing, we should live our life.
你點樣活緊你嘅人生？
How are you living your life?
你嘅人生嘅取向係點樣？
What is your direction of your life?
係好享受定係好被動？明白？
Are you enjoying your life or are you just very negative in your life?
祝福你，
Blessing from God.
定係咒詛？
Or it's a curse?
睇你點睇？
Actually, is how you receive it
應該點睇？
or how you should receive the message.
保羅提醒提摩太，佢話經虔上加上知足，便是大利。
And Paul reminds Timothy that, but godliness with contentment is great gain.
人生裏邊能夠存一個敬畏心，係你人生一個最大嘅擁有得着。
If you have a life full of godliness, then it is a great gain for you.
因為當你識去咁樣睇嘅時候，你就會知道只要有衣有食，就當知足。
If you have that kind of attitude, then you understand that when you have food and clothing, we should be content with that.
如果我哋唔從一個屬靈嘅角度，當我哋有生命，我哋就會埋怨生命；當我哋有得食，我哋又覺得嫌左嫌右嫌；我哋有得工作，我哋又覺得好辛苦，人生好痛苦。
So if we don't look at our life in a spiritual angle, then or viewpoint of view, then you feel your life is full of
所
pain.
羅門唔避諱去談論死亡。
So Solomon not try to avoid to talk about the death.
所羅門要提我哋人係會面對死亡，人必會死，我哋要好好享受每一天。
Solomon told us everyone will face the reality of that, and we have to enjoy our life.
弟兄姊妹，你有冇好好享受每一天，定好好虛度每一天，或者每一天裏邊去捱你嘅每一天？
So brothers and sisters, are you enjoying the every day, or you just feel pain or upset in your daily life?
生命可以係好祝福，生命亦都可以好痛苦。
A life can be full of blessing, but a life can also be very painful.
所羅門要提我哋去點樣正確嘅調教。
So Solomon wants us to transcend in a way to our life.
當所羅門繼續去思想嘅時候，喺11、12節，佢有一個嘅觀。
And also Solomon have another observation in verse 11 and 12.
喺佢神俾佢嘅智慧，去觀察世人嘅時候，佢又發現到一啲嘅事情。
God gave Solomon the wisdom, and through his observation, he found out something.
所羅門話：快跑嘅未必能贏，力戰的未必得勝，智慧未必得良，明智的未必得貨財，靈巧未必得喜悅。
So Solomon said, the race is not to the swift or the battle to the strong, nor does food goes to the wise and wealth to the brilliant or favor to the learned.
某個程度，所羅門好似推翻緊好多時我哋覺得嘅觀念。
So Solomon seems is rejecting lots of mindset we have in our life.
因為通常我哋覺得觀念，我哋跑得快咁咪會贏咯。
In my mindset, the winner should be the one who run the faster.
你軍備好，你咪會贏咯。
So if you prepare and strong, you will win.
你聰明，你咪多賺多啲咯。
You have the wisdom, you should earn more.
你醒目啲，你咪好多人中意你咯。
If you are smart or brilliant, then lots of people will like you.
所羅門唔係同我哋討論對與錯，但係所羅門喺觀察嘅裏邊，冇錯，有時快或者覺得係有佢嘅好處，但係嗰個結局未必一定。
So Solomon is not tell us that even if the stronger, the faster one may not be the winners all the time.
如果一定嘅話，普京唔使打咁耐啊！
So if the strongest one is always a winner, then you can see lots of war won't be fight that long.
喺當中究竟所羅提我哋乜嘢嘅信念喺背後？
So what Solomon tried to tell us about this, what kind of attitude we should
所羅
have.
門透過咁樣嘅觀察嘅時候，佢要提醒我哋一件事。
So through his observation, Solomon tried to remind us.
喺11節後半句，佢話：所臨到眾人的，就是在乎當時嘅機會。
Solomon also said, but time and chance happen to them all.
係所羅門提我哋勝與敗係在乎我哋有冇把握當時嗰個嘅機會。
So Solomon reminds us the main point of determining who win or loss is who make use the opportunity.
如果你好叻，但係唔識把握嗰個機會，都係可能失去咗嗰個嘅時機。
Where you cannot take advantage of the opportunity, you will lose the chance and lose.
所羅門帶我哋再諗多一步，
And so we want us to even think further.
識唔識呢個人？
Do you know this person?
邊個識嘅舉手？邊個唔識嘅舉手？冇，你唔識打波都識，係咪識呢個人㗎？啊，想唔想買件咁嘅粉紅色衫？哦，sorry。啊，呢個人係現今好出名嘅足球名將。
He is a very famous soccer player nowadays.
啊，OK。一個踢波嘅人，好知道乜嘢把握，乜嘢叫做把握當時嘅機會。
As a soccer player or sports player, they have to really keep smart in finding the opportunities.
每個前鋒，可能個波都會落喺佢嘅腳下。
The soccer ball can come to him in any time.
但係有冇把握個機會去作出正確嘅去回應去射出？
However, even someone get the soccer ball, he may not be able to. Then he also need to take the opportunity to control it.
美斯佢嘅成功唔係因為佢求佢自己射。
He basically was famous or is famous not because he is the best player himself.
佢會製造好多嘅機會俾佢嘅隊友。
He also create opportunity for other player to score.
但係如果你會留意下美斯嘅，
You know him?
你會發覺美斯同一般嘅球員有啲唔同。
So Messi is different than other soccer player.
你知唔知係乜嘢？一般嘅球員係咪啊？點解我哋中意朗拿度啊？高大靚仔啊嘛，係咪？一出嚟血，哇幾乜付出晒係咪？
So we like some sport player because he is big and strong.
佢跳起嚟高你幾個頭，咪話一撞佢入啦。
And they can jump very high and with strength.
但係你會發覺美斯咧，好似手腳比較短嘅，你有冇留意啊？
But look at, you may realize that Messi is not really a person with long leg or hand.
原來美斯佢喺出生嘅時候患上咗一個嘅疾病，佢係一個叫朱元症嘅。
Actually, when Messi was born, he have a kind of a disease that keeping her leg or feet to or arm to grow.
所以當佢話好中意打波，人話你死咗條心啦！你點會打得好中意可以打波啊？係咪？你生得腳又短，係咪？又冇白人跑得咁快。
So when he told someone that I love soccer, then people told him, "Oh, with your body strength, you cannot do it, or you cannot be a good player."
但佢真係好中意打波。
But he loved soccer ball so much.
佢屋企人個個都潑佢冷水，
So everyone reject his thinking to become a soccer player,
除咗一個人，
except one person,
佢就係佢個 grandmom。
except his grandmother.
佢 grandmom 知道佢真係中意打波，
Yes,
就帶佢好努力喺唔同嘅球會裏邊去嗌人去俾佢試下。
So his grandma knew that he loved soccer, and so she tried to search for a sports club to accept him.
好經辛苦嘅時候，終於有個好細嘅球會去接納佢，
Eventually, the small soccer club accepted Messi,
佢就把握呢個機會，
and Messi took this opportunity,
努力去做，
work very hard,
享受呢一個機會，
enjoy the sport,
今日成為一個現今世代一個嘅球王。
and now he become one of the most famous player in soccer.
當佢細個，冇人會諗到佢係一個球王。
When he was young or small, no one can imagine he can get this status today.
個分別係乜嘢？有冇把握現今嘅機會？
But what's the difference is he make good use or take advantage of every opportunity he got.
神俾我哋每一個人都有一啲嘅機會。
God also gave us lots of opportunities.
你有冇觀察把握到神俾你嘅機會，而係珍惜呢個機會，好好去享用預備將來？
So did you realize the opportunity from the God and take advantage of all of them?
所羅門跟住同我哋去思想嘅，從一個自然界嘅角度，佢有一個觀察。
And also, Solomon, through his observation of the nature, gives us another prospect.
佢講到魚被網去捉住，雀鳥被網捆綁。
So he said, fish are caught in net, and a bird was caught in snare.
所羅門要提到呢兩個嘅情況，都有一個共通嘅地方，係反映緊世人同一個情況。每一個嘅人，係當我哋面對一啲嘅意外，係我哋估計唔到、預料唔到，突然之間會臨到，因為我哋唔知道下一步會發生咩事。
So Solomon told us, similar to the fish and the bird, so man easily to trap in event or something happened they don't expect it.
所羅門要提我哋，要人會面對死亡，我哋應該點樣去活嘅時候，喺熱嘅角度可以提到兩樣嘢，就係要我哋把握個機會，因為人唔知道。
After Solomon told us we have to face a variety of death, then he told us we have to take advantage of the opportunity of life, and also man is not only senses.
咁同死亡有咩關係？
However, what is 2 points relate to the death?
好多嘅人，當佢冇把握機會，佢哋都會有一個咁樣嘅回應。
So a lot of people, when they cannot take advantage of opportunities, and they may have to respond like that.
由我哋做父母，由細蚊仔細個開始嘅時候，都會叫佢起身啦。
When the children was little, we
做
as
嘢
parents
啦。
we will ask them to, you should wake up now and work.
快啲啦！
And quick, do it completely quickly.
點解要叫嘅？
Why we have to urge them?
因為佢哋冇做啊嘛。
Because they haven't
點
completed.
解你冇做啊？
Why didn't complete it?
遲啲先。
Because they try to push it later.
係啊，係要喺床掙扎多幾分鐘，遲啲先啊！
So they have to struggle on the bed for several minutes.
哎呀，我而家唔讀啊，你遲啲先。等我玩完先讀。當你想讀嘅時候，你又攰啊，你又瞓咗覺。
So they responded, I'm not going to study it now after I complete all my games. But after you complete the game, then you feel tired.
原來人好中意有一種嘅耽延嘅情況，因為覺得我仲有好多嘅機會。
People seem to have a tendency to delay things because they feel they still have lots of opportunity.
所羅門要提我哋嘅年日你唔可以掌管，我哋嘅機會你唔可以控制。
So Solomon reminds us we cannot control our life, and also we cannot control how many opportunities we have.
所羅門要點樣建議我哋去善用我哋嘅人生？
So Solomon suggests us several ways to make good use of our life.
所羅門喺箴言第6章裏邊有咁樣嘅觀察。
So in Proverbs chapter 6:6-8, Solomon also have another
佢話懶惰
observation.
人，我哋要學喺螞蟻裏邊要學功課。
We to learn from the ant.
螞蟻冇元帥，冇長官，
There's no leader or even commander
但佢
among
好
them.
夏天嘅時候就好努力工作。
However, they know to work hard or store the provisions in summer.
同樣地，佢提醒我哋，佢話懶惰人啊，你要睡到幾時呢？你何時睡醒呢？ 再睡片時，打盹片時，抱着手躺臥片時，你嘅貧窮就必如強盜速來，你嘅缺乏忽然拿兵器的人來到。
So Solomon also reminds us in work, how long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a bandit and scarcity like an armed man.
所羅門要喺箴言嘅裏邊提我哋要懶到幾時啊？醒悟啊！
So in word, Solomon tried to remind us that how long we want to lay there, and we have to wake up.
弟兄姊妹，今日神俾我哋嘅機會，我哋冇好好嘅把握。
Brother and sister, today we didn't take the advantage of the opportunity from God.
神俾我哋機會去信靠佢，我哋有冇好好嘅信靠佢？
Today, God gave us the opportunity to trust in Him. Did we trust in Him?
弟兄姊妹，我哋神亦俾我哋機會好好敬拜佢，我哋有冇好好敬拜？
God also gave us the opportunity to worship Him. Did we take a chance to worship Him?
我哋神俾我哋機會，我哋有冇好好嘅去服侍佢？
Did we serve the Lord when when He gave us the opportunity?
神俾我哋有機會，我哋有冇好好嘅去將福音去與人分享？
Did we spread the gospel when God gave us the opportunity?
弟兄姊妹，
Brothers and sisters,
神今日俾咗咩機會你？
what opportunity God has given to you?
你要點樣去回應？
How should we respond to them?
弟兄姊妹，
Brothers and sisters,
保羅喺以弗所書裏邊去提醒我哋。
in the book of Ephesians, Paul reminds us.
嗱，我哋一齊讀第15、16節。
May we read all read together.
你們要謹慎行事，不要像愚昧人，當像智慧人，要愛惜光陰，因為現今嘅世代邪惡。現今嘅世代邪惡，我哋好好愛惜光陰，好好把握每一個機會。
Because the days of evil, then we should making the most of every opportunity.
面對人會死亡，神俾你嘅機會，你有冇好好嘅珍惜，以致去回應？
So everyone will die, and did you actually seize every opportunity to respond to God?
尋日我哋派單張，
Yesterday we delivered the leaflet in the mall.
完咗睇下弟兄姊妹翻到屋企未啊？派完未？
So after the event, I sent message to the brothers. Did you get home properly?
點半鐘啦 ，Sarah 打個電話嚟，
At 1:30 p.m., Sister Sarah called me.
牧師，我喺 Tim Horton 啊，我飲杯嘢啊，去洗手間，跟住我會再排。
I'm taking some food at Tim Horton and will continue continue to deliver the leaflet after the lunch.
我話你得啦，你翻屋企啦。
I told her, yes, okay, you can go home.
佢話：我橫掂得閒，冇嘢做，我做。
Actually, I have some free time and I will keep continue.
點解我尋日咁大反應咧？因為佢分享，我就派咗一個人啊，佢入去之前，佢話好開心啊，同我傾咗好耐，分享好耐，跟住出嚟有同我分享啊，我睇到機會。
So because I was excited because Sarah also shared with me that a person she had been have a conversation with a person for quite some time. She's so excited.
把握神俾佢嘅機會。
Take advantage to make good use of God's opportunity.
神俾我哋機會，我哋有冇好好愛惜光陰？有冇好好把握每一個機會？
Do we make good use of the time and also make good use of opportunity?
最後，所羅門有另一個嘅觀察。
And lastly, Solomon also has another observation.
所羅門個觀察係乜嘢咧？
So he found that
所羅門跟住喺第13節之下，第15節嘅時候，佢講咗一個個案。
and from verse 13 onward, Solomon shared a case study with us.
呢個個案咩？有一個嘅小城啊，裏邊人好少， 有一個君王準備嚟去攻擊佢。
So Solomon shared that there was once a small city with only a few persons, and a powerful king come against it.
但係呢一個小城裏邊有一個貧窮嘅智慧人。
And also the city has a poor, a man poor who is poor but wise.
呢個智慧人，呢個貧窮嘅智慧人就用佢嘅智慧去救咗整個嘅城市。
And the poor man used his wise and saved the whole city.
開唔開心啊？
Is it something exciting?
係咪好事啊？
Is it a good thing?
呢個係所羅門佢講出嚟一個嘅個案。
It's a case that provided by Solomon.
但係所羅門嗰個結尾係乜嘢咧？
However,
所羅門要帶嘅重點係乜嘢咧？
what is the end of the story of the case, and what the points that Solomon tried to point out?
留意所羅門喺呢一個個案裏邊，佢俾咗一個咁樣嘅總嘅結局。佢話：他用智慧救了那城，卻沒有人紀念那窮人。
So Solomon provides such an ending that the poor man saved the city by his wisdom, but nobody remembered that poor man.
你明個意思嘛？
You
佢救咗整個城市，但冇人理佢啊，冇人當佢，冇人尊重佢，冇人紀念佢。
The poor man saved the city, but no one remembered him.
所羅門係要我哋去思想一個嘅問題，咁值唔值得？
So Solomon wants us to think about: is it worth to doing it?
好多人面對一個咁樣嘅情況嘅時候，我哋會諗：咁值唔值得？
When the person face the same situation, they will
諗一諗
think, is it worth to do that?
我用智慧救咗整個嘅城市，但係啲城市嘅人唔紀念你，咁值唔值得？
I use my wise to save the whole city, but no one remember me. Is it worth for me to do
仲
that?
值得嘅舉手。
You think it's still worth? But you raise your hand.
得一個智慧人，仲唔值得嘅舉
You
手。
think it's not worth to do that?
你問心嗰句，如
Maybe.
果你喺公司幾經辛苦搞掂啲嘢，
Be honest, and in a workplace, after you work hard and solve lots of problems,
啲人多謝都唔講一聲，仲攞埋你啲 credit，
no one thinks thank to you and also steal your credit.
值唔值得咧？
Is it worth to do the job?
可能我哋日日問緊呢啲問題。
Actually, maybe the question we ask every day.
我同學唔識，我教佢 ，end up 佢仲可能高分過我，我值唔值得？
I teach my classmate, and he end up get higher mark than me. Is it worth it?
今日我哋好多時，我哋判斷我哋，哎呀做得開唔開心啊，心甘命抵去做，我哋係咁樣去諗嘢嘅喎。
When you try to make a judgment or find out to think about is how we live our life. Actually, this is our way to measure.
如果我哋覺得值得，我哋會繼續去做；唔值得，我哋就會放棄啊。
If we find out it's worth it, then we will keep going. Otherwise, we will give up.
如果放棄咁啊點？
However, when you give
下
up,
次有一個皇帝嚟攻你嘅城咧，我有知道點樣救，我唔救，咁即係點咧？
so next time when someone is come to attack your city, and even though I know I'm not going to protect the city, what will we think of the result?
冇錯，嗰啲人唔會再紀念，明知唔紀念，但係你應唔應該做咧？如果唔做，可能就大家一鑊㗎咯喎。
Even though those people won't remember you, and you don't do it, then the city will be destroyed.
好多時我哋就憑我哋當時嘅感受而去判斷，而忽略咗我哋應該點樣去做。
So if you make a judgment just based on our feeling at that time, then we may ignore or omit the important thing that is it worth to do it.
我哋一齊留意第16、17節。
Maybe pay attention to verse 16 and 17.
所羅門話：我一齊讀好嘛？
Maybe all read together.
我就說
So I
智慧
said,
勝過勇
wisdom
士，
is better
然
than
而
strength.
貧窮人嘅智慧被人藐視，
But the poor man's wisdom is despised,
他嘅
and
話
his
也
word
無
are
人
no
聽從
longer.。
寧可在
The
安
quiet
靜
word
之
of the
中
wise
聽從
are
智慧
more
人
to
嘅
be
言語，
heeded
不
than the
聽
sound of a
掌
ruler
管
of
愚昧
fools.
嘅人嘅立下。所羅門俾咗一個嘅對比。
So make a comparison here.
所羅門好積極去鼓勵我哋擁抱住智慧。
So Solomon is really active or positive to remind us to embrace the word of wisdom.
冇錯，可能冇人紀念，但唔代表我哋要放棄智慧。
It's true, the more we remember, but it doesn't mean that we have to give up the wisdom we have.
乜嘢叫智慧？
What the meaning of wisdom?
敬畏耶和華係智慧嘅開端，認識至聖者就係聰明。
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding.
當我咁樣做，可能周圍嘅人冇紀念你，但係我喺當中體會神喺呢件事裏邊讓我學嘅功課。
Even though I was not remembered in doing this, but the God make me to learn something
我
from it.
體會到我用神俾我嘅智慧去祝福到周圍嘅人。
I really realized I can use the wisdom from God to give blessing to others.
所羅門要我哋睇，冇錯，周圍嘅人唔知，但係有一個會知道。
Solomon wanted to realize, even though no one remembered, there's God will remember.
或者你自己會知道。
And also you will know it.
所以我哋就按着神俾我哋機會，我哋嘅良心好好去做。
So when God give the wisdom and we follow hard to do everything with might.
最後第18節。
And lastly, on verse 18.
18節所羅門俾咗個咁樣嘅總結喺呢一第9章。
And Solomon make a conclusion of chapter 9 there.
佢話智慧勝過打仗嘅兵器，但一個罪人能敗壞許多嘅善事。
Wisdom is better than a weapon of war, but one sinner destroy much good.
你會留意喺當中嘅時候做一個嘅比較，智慧人勝過打仗，去強調智慧嘅好處，但係亦都提醒一樣，如果敗壞罪人，會敗壞一啲嘅善事。
So Solomon make a comparison here. While the wisdom can be can be strong as better than the weapon, also, but and one sin destroy much good.
點解所羅門要咁樣提？
Why Solomon had to remind us that?
今日當我哋面對嘅結局，我哋採取一個嘅抉擇。
Today, when we face the ending of life, we have to make a choice.
你從一個罪人嘅心態去面對人嘅死亡，定係從一個智慧人嘅心態去面對我哋嘅人生？
So we have to face the death with a mindset of a sinner, or face the death with the wisdom of God.
冇錯，人會死，所以我哋要更好去擁抱我哋嘅生命，珍惜我哋嘅日子。
It's a reality that man would die. That's the reason we have to embrace the word of wisdom and treasure our life.
提先我哋都睇過保羅喺以弗所書裏邊一個嘅提醒。
We have previously learned about a reminder from Paul in the book of Ephesians.
叫我哋去愛惜光陰。
Paul reminds us to make good use of time.
跟住其實保羅繼續佢咁講。
And Paul keep on to us.
佢話：你們要謹慎行事，不要像愚昧人，當像智慧人。要愛惜光陰，因為現今世代邪惡，不要作糊塗人，要明白主嘅旨意如何。
Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise or as wise, making the most of opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the God's will is.
唔係睇我哋嘅人生，我哋嘅喜好，我哋嘅取向。去活我哋嘅人生，而喺當中，如果神俾我哋嘅生命，神嘅心意係乜嘢？我哋點樣去回應神嘅生命？俾我哋嘅機會，我哋點樣去善用我哋嘅生命去見證榮耀神？
So we just not live our life by our preference or feeling. We need to live our life to look at what the wisdom from God and what the opportunity and God how we want to live our life by His will.
頭先我哋睇到美斯。
We have just studied the soccer player Messi.
咁我哋冇理由唔睇另一個我最中意嘅運動網球
And also, then we should also talk about the tennis, the sport I prefer. I like.
You know 你哋又識唔識呢個邊個？唔識啊？唔係啊？有邊呢個邊個
Anyone know who this person is?
？Do you know who he is? For sure, absolutely, right? Who? Tell everybody, come. Roger Federer 費特拿喎，係咪有冇人識佢啊？
So
有
he's
冇
a
聽
very
過佢啊？
famous
你聽過
tennis
係咪
player, Roger Federer.
打網球打到個個都中意佢噶。
He's such a good tennis player, and lots of people love him.
個個俾幾多錢佢捧佢場，而就算退咗休都啲人都中意佢啊。
So lots of people even willing to pay a lot to see his matching or his game.
佢着咩鞋你都跟住着咩衫你都中意啊，係咪？所以啲後生中意去 Uniqlo 嘅咁解。
So lots of people buy the same clothing or shoes he had.
當佢退休嘅時候，好多時去啲大學裏邊去分享。
So after he retired, he do lots of sharing in the university.
有一次睇佢一個嘅分享，
In one of his sharing,
佢分享佢人生嘅一啲嘅價值。
he shared some value he had.
佢好謙卑，佢人生個個睇佢好成功，但係佢話俾你聽，佢輸咗好多錢。
He is such humble that lots of people just focus on his victory. Actually, he told us he lost all the time.
有一次輸咗，佢喊到七彩，俾佢贏咗嗰個拿度去鼓勵佢。
One time he lost and he cried, but however the other competitor encouraged him.
所以佢同阿拿度好 friend。
You know,
Nadal
Nadal.
and Federer and Nadal is a good fan, right? Forever fan, right? Yeah. You know, okay. 你 Federer 佢講咗句説話。
So Fred said,
有時喺個局嘅裏邊，佢贏緊，
even you may win in the game,
但係唔打到最後一球，你唔知道佢贏定輸。
even you're winning, but you don't even know until the last score.
同樣地，而喺局嘅裏邊，佢輸緊好多。
Also in the game, you may have been losing lots of score.
喺呢個嘅時候，佢要調整佢嘅心態。
During that time, we need to adjust our attitude.
佢要提醒自己，
I need to remind myself,
我應該點樣去繼續打。
how should I continue the game?
佢講咗一個佢嘅秘訣，
And he said,
去每一球，
he said that the trick is every ball or every score,
佢就盡量好努力打好嗰球。
I pay the best during every score
打好嗰球，
and pay the best during the
享受
match,
嗰球。
enjoy the match.
唔知仲有冇機會，
Not sure you still have that opportunity to see him.
就好好珍惜嗰個機會。
Don't know if we
Okay.
still have another opportunity, but we should treasure or value every opportunity.
Do you know that？而家兩個一早 send 咗俾你，係咪？珍惜啊！誒，
We should treasure the opportunity.
弟兄姊妹，人生個結局，所羅門話俾我聽，會面對死亡。
Someone told us at the end, everyone will die.
你會點樣去回應你嘅死亡？
How we could respond or reflect ourselves to face the
虛
death.
度、無奈或者好消極去活你現今嘅人生。
Or you should just pass your live your life negatively,
定係我哋要好好享受每一日，因為呢一個係神俾你嘅恩賜。
or you enjoy your life every day because you realize this is a gift from
我
God.
哋要好好把握個機會，因為背後會有神嘅心意。
We have to actively seize opportunity because every opportunity is from God and there's a will on it.
唔係神偏唔偏心，而係我哋有冇好好作一個智慧嘅決定。
And do we make a choice in our life with wisdom?
其實，如果我哋睇第9章嘅時候，所羅門擺咗一個好緊要嘅基礎喺第1節。
If you pay attention to chapter 9 again, then you will realize that Solomon put the verse 1 as a foundation of the message.
我哋一齊讀第1節。
May we all read together verse 1.
我將這一切嘅事放在心上，詳細考察就知道義人和智慧人並他們嘅作為都在神嘅手中，或是愛或是恨，都在他們嘅面前，人不能知道。所羅門要提我哋，冇錯，我哋人生下一步，我哋唔知道咩事。
So Solomon reminds us we don't know what will next happen to us.
但係我哋知道我哋人生係喺上帝嘅手裏。
But we know God is in control in our life.
上帝掌管住。
God is in control. Life is in control of God.
唔好讓我哋嘅自己嘅敗壞，去敗壞嘅善行，而亂咁走我哋嘅人生。反而我哋用神俾我哋嘅智慧，好好為主而活，去活出精彩嘅人生。
And don't let our sin to destroy our life. Rather, we make good use of God's blessing or wisdom to live our life.
弟兄姊妹，
Brothers and
你
sisters,
同我有一日都會面對死亡。
we all will die and you have to face the death.
你唔需要自己找死嘅。
We don't need to just focus on the death.
你唔好埋怨，哎呀，我情願死咗佢啊！唔好再講啦。
We cannot complain that, better to die than live.
好好珍惜神俾我哋每一個機會。
Take advantage of the opportunity from God.
聽神俾你微聲嘅聲音。
Listen to the whispering hope from God.